Hello football lovers, especially Chelsea fans. As usual, I will provide the latest and most updated news that I have summarized for you. And as usual, before we start, I would like to say thank you to those who have commented on my previous video. Thanks to Calvin Sunday Raymond. Next there is Dominic Mwamika. Then there is King Wealth Yegede. There is Munyaradzi Mariti. Then there is Mariel Givenawar. Next there is Mukubesa Namunji. Then there is Christopher Kojomensha. Then there is Olalekan Oluwaseun. Next there is Emi Chima. Then there is Abolarinwa Jubril. There is Amir Robert. Then there is Prince James. Then there is Daniel Obi. Next there is Edwin Brempong. Next there is Ogar Elatest. Then there is Musa Yankuba Kone. Then there is Monday Agai. There is John Ewuzi. Then there is Rashid Katuke. Next there is Paul Musungu. Then there is Chigozieo Okechukwu. Then there is Zara Ali. Next there is Santos Alobo. Then there is Badebo. Then there is Ehio Giannicolas. There is Galloper G. And all friends can leave comments below this video so I can mention it in the next video. Thank you and enjoy watching. We will discuss the interesting statement from Jamie Carragher, who named Cole Palmer as the best player in the Premier League at the moment. Let's take a look at Palmer's career journey and what makes him so special. In his debut season at Chelsea, he managed to score 27 goals and provide 15 assists in 48 matches. His impressive performance made him the main spotlight in the Premier League. Recently, Palmer scored 4 goals in a match against Brighton, making him the first player to do so in the first half of a Premier League match. This shows how sharp his goal-scoring instincts are and his ability to adapt quickly to a new team. Jamie Carragher revealed that he feels Palmer is the best player in the Premier League, even feeling that he deserved the title last season. Carragher compared Palmer's impact to legendary players like Gareth Bale, who was once the best player in the league, despite not being in a team that competed for the title. Carragher explained that even though Palmer did not play for an elite club like Manchester City, his contribution at Chelsea was very significant. Cole Palmer should be playing for England. There has been no better player in the Premier League for the last 15 months, he said. Despite his great success, Palmer remains humble. Enzo Maresca stated that this attitude will help him have a long and successful career. Cole is a top player, but he is never satisfied. This is an important quality for young players to have, said Maresca. With his brilliant performances, Cole Palmer showed that he is a future star in world football. Will he continue to shine in the Premier League? Don't forget to give your opinion in the comments column. Next, we will discuss one of Chelsea's talented young players, Wesley Fofana, who has recently become a hot topic regarding his future. Will he return to Ligue 1 and join his hometown club, Marseille? Let's take a look at his career journey and development. Wesley Fofana is a young defender from France who was born in Marseille. He started his career on the local field before attracting the attention of big clubs in Europe. After showing his ability at Leicester City, Fofana was signed by Chelsea for a fairly large fee in August 2022. Recently, news about Marseille's interest in recruiting Fofana has been getting louder. The club that means a lot to him offers the opportunity to return to his hometown. In an interview, Fofana revealed that he is considering the possibility of returning to Ligue 1 in the future, although currently his focus is on success at Chelsea. With a contract that runs until 2029, Fofana has plenty of time to make important decisions in his career. Chelsea, under coach Enzo Maresca, seems to want to maximize Fofana's potential. However, the charm of playing for his hometown club may always be a dream for him. So, will Wesley Fofana become a Chelsea legend or return to Marseille in the future? Only time will tell. His career is still long and full of possibilities. Comment below on what you think about Fofana and his future. Next, we will discuss Mykhailo Mudryk, Chelsea's winger, who is currently at a crossroads. Will he leave Stamford Bridge in 2025? Let's see. Mykhailo Mudryk joined Chelsea in January 2023 after impressing at Shakhtar Donetsk. His £88.5 million transfer made him one of Ukraine's most expensive players. Many expected him to be Chelsea's future star. Unfortunately, his career at Chelsea did not go smoothly. Despite his extraordinary skills, Mudryk struggled to get a place in the starting lineup. Many moments he was only played from the bench, which invited criticism regarding his ability to adapt to the Premier League. Recently, his name has begun to be linked with big clubs such as Bayern Munich and Marseille. This interest shows that Mudryk's potential remains very large, even though it has not been fully realized at Chelsea. With the rumors circulating, it could be that Chelsea management sees this as an opportunity to make a change. Selling Mudryk could be a strategic move, especially if they believe he can thrive elsewhere. Will we see Mudryk leave Chelsea anytime soon? Or will he prove he can shine at Stamford Bridge? One thing is for sure, the attention of the transfer market is now on him. Let us know in the comments. Next, we will discuss Cole Palmer's extraordinary performance, who scored 4 goals in Chelsea's 4-2 win over Brighton. But there is one interesting thing. Why is Palmer still fuming, despite scoring so many goals? Let's see. Cole Palmer made history by becoming the first player in the Premier League to score 4 goals in one half at Stamford Bridge. However, he also missed several golden opportunities, including hitting the post and 1 goal that was disallowed for offside. Jadon Sancho, his Chelsea teammate, made a funny comment. He should have scored 5 or 6 goals. Although joking, Sancho emphasized Palmer's quality and the great potential he has. Palmer has indeed shown his quality on the pitch. According to Sancho, he is an extraordinary player, and every day he shows his ability in training. It is not surprising that his performance is getting brighter at Chelsea. Sancho is also no less contributing. He has provided 3 assists since joining Chelsea. He was satisfied with his performance, even though he felt he started a little slow in the match. So, even though Cole Palmer scored a lot of goals, there is a drive in every player to always want more. This shows a high competitive spirit in the team. What do you think? Will Palmer continue to score goals in the next matches? Comment below. Next, we will discuss Graham Potter, former Chelsea manager, and how the current situation relates to the future of the club. Graham Potter, who was sacked by Chelsea in April 2023, has now expressed his desire to return to club management rather than the national team. In an interview, he stated, "I'm open to anything. I want to spend the next 12 years in the same position, developing players and teams." This shows that Potter is a manager who prefers to work in a club environment, where he can be closer to the players and the development process. Potter has been linked with various managerial positions, including Manchester United. Perhaps now he needs to focus on finding the right team. That's some of the latest news about Graham Potter. Do you agree that Potter should return to club management? Leave a comment below. Next, we will discuss Chelsea's seemingly very smart decision, avoiding the signing of Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan for €100 million. Let's take a closer look. This summer, Chelsea were looking for a new striker to strengthen their front line. Names such as Victor Osimhen, Benjamin Sesko, and Lois Openda were all mentioned. However, only Marc Guiu was successfully brought in, and the youngster has not played much at the start of this season. Currently, Nicholas Jackson is Chelsea's main striker. He has shown extraordinary performance by scoring 4 goals and providing 2 assists in 5 Premier League games. This has forced Christopher Nkunku to sit on the bench. Lautaro Martinez has long been linked with a move to the Premier League, and Chelsea are among his admirers. However, when Inter Milan asked for €100 million, Chelsea chose not to continue negotiations. This decision seems right. Although Lautaro is a great striker who scored 5 goals in the Copa America and led Argentina to victory, his performances at Inter have been less than satisfactory recently. He has scored just 1 goal in his last 15 games. Given Jackson's improving form, the decision to focus on his development is a very wise move. He shows great potential and can be a key pillar for the team. With all the factors in place, it seems Chelsea have really managed to avoid a big mistake by not paying €100 million for Lautaro Martinez. Their focus on Nicholas Jackson has paid off. Leave a comment with your thoughts on Chelsea's decision. Despite the team's recent form, there are a number of fitness issues to contend with. With key players such as Reece James and Omari Kellyman out injured, Enzo Maresca is still having to rotate his squad ahead of crucial games in the Conference League and Premier League. We take a look at the latest injury updates and how they could impact Chelsea's campaign. Reece James, Chelsea captain, still out. Reece James has been a vital player for Chelsea, but injury problems have plagued him in recent seasons. James picked up a hamstring injury during the pre-season tour of the United States, which has kept him out since the summer. Before Chelsea's 4-2 win over Brighton, Maresca confirmed the uncertainty over James's recovery. "The only one out is Reece. He's still out, and there's no real update on him at the moment," he said. Maresca stressed that James's return would only happen when the right conditions were met. "It's a bit of a delay, and the most important thing is that he comes back 100% fit." James last played competitively for Chelsea in May, and the club have been careful not to rush him back. With no clear return date in sight, Chelsea fans may have to wait patiently for their captain to return. While Chelsea look to build on their recent win, Maresca will be hoping his side can continue to perform without one of their most influential players. Omari Kellyman, hamstring injury. Another concern for Chelsea is the injury to Omari Kellyman. The 19-year-old midfielder, who joined from Aston Villa for £19 million, has yet to feature for Chelsea's senior side. Although Kellyman has been a key player for the under-21s, his progress has been hampered by a hamstring injury that has limited his playing time. Kellyman's injury is particularly disappointing considering the potential he showed before the injury. After picking up the injury in early September, he confirmed he was likely to be out for another 2 months, with a return date expected in November. Maresca's challenge: coping with injuries while maintaining momentum. Despite their injury problems, Chelsea have continued to produce strong performances, with Cole Palmer scoring 4 goals in a 4-2 win over Brighton. However, the challenge for Maresca will be to maintain the fitness of the squad and rotate players effectively to avoid further injury problems. The return of Malo Gusto from a thigh injury, along with the return of Romeo Lavia from a hamstring injury, are positive signs. Both players will be crucial as Chelsea head into a crucial week with games against Gent in the Conference League and Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. With such a busy schedule, fitness management will be crucial for Maresca, especially with James and Kellyman set to return.